You serious?
Yo, yes, this is How to Kill an Hour with myself, Funk Butcher.
And me, Marcus Bronzy.
Like the way you switched it around just then.
Hey.
There are many ways to kill an hour, but right now you are killing one with us.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Love to all those listening via the Apple Podcast app for iPhone, via Acast, which works on Android, iPhone, even works with yodelers. Okay. Yeah, it's a lie, but basically any type of smartphone.
Yeah, that's true.
You should be way past the whole Nokia thing there.
Even works with Morse code.
Yeah.
That's what Acast that works with.
Yeah, just try. Just tap your phone.
Yeah.
Tap. Yes. And if you like us as much as we like you...
Oh, that was my Morse code, by the way. Was that good?
Go and do it again. Help me. I'm listening to How to Kill an Hour. That's perfect.
Yeah, perfect. There you go.
See?
Yeah,
If you like us as much as we like you, please take a moment and click the link in the show description and give us a review. Make sure you do both. Come on.
Yeah, man.
And after you've done that, press subscribe so you can keep abreast of the ways we kill an hour.
That man's a breast. Is
Yes,
that breast?
I love it. The way we keep a titty.
You keep a titty of things, keep a nipple. You got to keep a nipple of things. So yeah, Kill a Bit this week. Me and Funk went and saw Now You See Me Too. Kill a Bit's part of the show where we go and spend some time doing something and find out about something. So this week it was a film. Basically, Now You See Me Too is the sequel. So the first film was about a group of magicians.
Yeah.
And we won't spoil that. You can go and see that. But basically, this is set a year after the original film, and the magical masterminds that are the Four Horsemen resurface and are forcibly recruited by a tech genius to pull off their most impossible heist yet. Yeah, so it was alright. I'm gonna tell the truth, Funk. You almost missed the screening, didn't you?
Yeah,
bro?
I was running real late.
What was it like being the last guy walking into the screening?
I know. Do you know what? I was just everything was running to plan. Well, I thought so, but yeah, I was scuppered by good old London transport, and obviously it was because of the fact that right here in this country we've had this big EU referendum, so everyone was taking out their frustrations on my journey time. So yeah, I blame them.
So if you're late now, do you think we got to a point now? Because actually this is our first episode outside of Europe.
Yeah.
It's the first episode of How to Kill an Hour that's being made outside of Europe.
Our first episode as non-Europeans. We don't know what we are.
Wow. African, innit? Next closest continent. Back in Africa. I'll take that. We digress. Anyway, yeah. So it was a screening. So the film's out on the 4th of July 2016. So me and Frank were lucky to go see it early. But like,
even though I missed that intro part, because I'd seen the first one, it was alright. Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah,
basically, Frank's saying you can miss the first 30 seconds of it and still enjoy the film. But like, what was it like walking into the super dark room? Because that room was so dark, bro.
My eyes had to adjust to my mole man settings because I nearly tripped over your big foot, and I would have landed on some woman's lap. So
face first.
Yeah, face first.
That wouldn't have been good.
Yeah,
but I like the film, man. Like, needless to say, there's a lot of magic in it.
Yeah.
Which
is not a bad thing whatsoever. Who doesn't like magic?
Yeah. Well, you know what? If I'm honest with you, Funk, I don't like magic.
What?
I don't like magic because...
See, you can't think of a good reason for it.
I want to know why.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why I like.
Are you a science man?
I'm a science man.
The people that don't like magic, they love science.
I'm a science man. But that's why I like Now You See Me, because they do show you stuff.
Yeah.
That like why they do this and how they do it, and you get like I like to know the magician's code. Yeah. But I liked it, man. There's like I think they had it. I didn't realize the film was so packed full of like great actors. Like it's got like
Jesse Eisenberg, Mark Ruffalo,
Woody Harrelson.
Yep.
What's
who's new girl in there? She's taken over from
what's her face from the first one?
Is it Isla?
I can't remember. We can do a quick IMDb.
She's taken over from Isla Fisher.
Common was in the first one. I forgot that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
He always plays like a murderous person. Isla Fisher?
Yeah, she's from Summer Bay. Was she?
She was from Home and Away.
Yeah.
She was from the soap, the Australian soap.
Australian.
Where they managed to find stuff that goes wrong on the sunny beach. But anyway, sorry. So she's been replaced by Lizzie Kaplan.
Yeah.
Lizzie Kaplan.
Okay.
She was at the start. If I'm honest, she stole the show for me.
Yeah.
Only beaten by the talents of like Michael Caine and Morgan Freeman and Woody Harrelson. He's my favorite. He was my favorite in the film because I'm just a fan of him, man.
Okay.
I reckon they got the balance right in the film, man.
Yeah.
Like, and they got, because usually when you put loads of good, Daniel Radcliffe, when you put loads of good actors in a film, it kind of, like, sometimes it can not work. Yeah. Like, you don't get many Ocean's 11s and stuff like that where they pack loads of great actors in the same film.
I'm always cynical when the film is packed with loads of great actors because I think to myself, is this trying to make up for a weak storyline?
Exactly. And for me, it didn't, It was a good film, man. Like, I think throughout the film, it kind of, they managed to get the right combination of like comedy. Yeah. And like obviously magic being done and just like good times and vibes and storyline. And Daniel Radcliffe, how good a villain did he make though?
Do you know what? Yeah, I really thought that Daniel Radcliffe would have fallen into the trap of being stereotyped as this little magician boy. And funnily enough, he transitions from one sort of magic film to another. Yeah. Although he's not Harry Potter in this film, he's kind of like the evil menace, so to speak. But I feel like he's transitioned out of that boyish role and he's making his mark as a real serious actor.
Yeah, this is the best thing he's done since Harry Potter, and it's funny that it is magic though, isn't it? Yeah. And I think he's found his new niche because I still see Harry Potter. I mean, look at it. We're talking about Harry Potter now. Yeah. I still see Harry Potter when I look at him, but in this film, they managed to get him looking a little bit grey, a little bit jaundicey. Yeah. A couple bags under his eyes. Yeah. Aged him up a little bit. He had a bit of facial hair as well. Yeah. He made a good villain.
He's part of Beard Gang. He's been talking to me.
Yeah. Beard Gang. I'm Beard Gang as well. Yeah. And because he's British as well, he could just be that British villain that they love putting in films as well.
Can I ask you something? What trick of the film, what one amazed you? Because that's one thing I would give. There's a lot of special effects in there, obviously you can tell, but there was some amazing kind of tricks that were very semi-believable that you could feel like, I believe a real magician on top of his game could actually pull this off.
My favourite tricks were the ones that there's parts of the film where they pay homage to actual original old school magic tricks. Yeah. And then do it in the Four Horsemen style. Yeah. Now there's one at the end of the film, a big one. Yeah. Near the finale where they take a small trick and make it big. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah. I think, did you get the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But then that's the only stuff I understood how that worked. Yeah. There were some tricks in there I didn't understand how they worked, and they're the ones I don't like because I don't know how it works. That's the only reason I don't like them.
You hate being not in the know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of disappearing in films like this. You know, like when Batman disappears. Yeah. I kind of like it. Yeah. But I kind of want to know. I want to see like a little wisp of the cape. You know, when someone looks back, I want to see the cape just disappear around the corner. I don't want them to look away and look back and go, but Batman. Oh.
Yeah.
Where's he gone? Yeah.
You want to at least know what direction he went in.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd have to take my proverbial hat off to you though, because for a lot of the points in the film, go on. All right.
Go on. I'll let you set out. Yeah, go on. Yeah,
because a lot of the times in the film, Marcus was spotting where the direction this film was going, even what the tricks were. Look at him grinning. I hate it. Yeah. I'm normally sharp to the point when I'm kind of watching these films, and I'm on the cusp of the storyline, but Marcus is beating me to the punch every single time.
That's annoying. That would be annoying if I continue doing that though, innit? Every time we watch the film. Yo, this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Shout out to you if you get a little bit of joy. Yeah. From just understanding what's going to happen just before it happens in the film. You don't want to know too early. I don't want to watch the start of the film and go, he killed her, it's it. You know, end of the world, this explodes, the keys are in the safe. I don't want to have that.
He's the killer.
He's the killer, yeah. I like stuff where it's just like, I bet he's going to do, yes! That's what he did. Do you know what was a good surprise as well? Some good fight scenes in there as well.
Yeah, there is.
There's some good fight scenes in there.
And there's one specific fight scene with Mark Ruffalo, and I feel like he's obviously taken his skill sets that he's learnt in the Avengers, but he's not really in there as...
he doesn't do anything.
Exactly. He's a geek in there, but he must have been watching, I don't know, Captain America's stunt coordinator.
Because he did some moves in there. Yeah, he did some Jackie Chan stuff.
Yeah.
That sounds racist when you see the film. You were like... but no, it was a good film, man, and the action in it was tight. The magic was good. Like they kind of give it a 2016 flavor with the tech and all that sort of stuff in it. But I like second films because they go into the history of what they're getting into. Do you know what I mean? So they managed to give you a bit more depth to characters and where people come from, where things may go. Because it's Hollywood, you know there can be another film. Yeah, like that's not a spoiler, innit? If we say there could be another film, because You know, unless the whole world explodes and atoms cease to exist and particles cease to exist, there could be a sequel.
And obviously that's the way Hollywood is going now, where they tee things up for, so there's a sequel, a trequel,
a quadruple, let's call it a treacle. We like that.
I like treacle.
Yeah. I mean, you can't even die.
Because that third film's sweet.
It's sweet. But it's like dessert, the third course. But it's like, you can't even die. Yeah. In Game of Thrones, Jon Snow's back. Yeah. You get me?
There's some people ain't seen it yet.
Nah, fuck you. Jon Snow's back. Jon Snow's back. Yeah. But now you see me too, Funk. If you could sum it up in one word, what would you say? Magical. Sensational.
I was going there.
What's Gucci's one? Future's one, sensational.
Mind-blowing.
Have you got no idea what we're talking about? Type in Gucci Mane, M-A-N-E, mind-blowing, and watch the video meme that comes up of him.
Yeah, he's changed. Apparently it's a clone. But anyway, digress. It's a very, very, I can't sum it up in one word. It's a very, very well done film articulating the world of magic and making it entertaining. How many words is that? How many, am I running out of sentences?
14 words. Yeah. That's all right. That's close enough.
Yeah. But, rating wise, no, in fact, let's push it to the limit here, like Rick Ross. What's the worst thing about the film for you?
For me, it was the magic that was clearly CGI.
Yeah,
because I think it should all be magic.
Yeah.
And the thing is, because people are going to start thinking that certain things can just be done now. Yeah. Right? Like if you think that that's what magic's like, you're going to go to a magic show and be like, why isn't he doing what he did in Now You See Me Too?
Yeah. I think the trick with Jesse Eisenberg when he was in London.
Yeah, that annoyed me. Yeah. Did I tell you that annoyed me?
No, it didn't, but I could tell. And that was the part actually I saw in the trailer and I was just like, oh man, why did they put that in there?
Yeah. Oh, is it in the trailer?
Yeah, it's in the trailer.
So we can talk about it then.
Yeah.
The bit where
yeah.
Didn't like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, how?
Yeah.
So is it a hologram?
Yeah.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was.
Do you know holograms in the first one? To be fair, I haven't seen enough modern day magic shows to see if they're actually doing that stuff. Maybe they're doing that on Vegas now. Maybe someone is falling to the floor and turning into jollof rice. Do you know what I mean?
the Nigerian version, falling to the floor and turning to pounded yam. That'd be amazing. But that's what I give it. What would you give a film out of 5?
Out of 5, I'd say 3.5.
Why 3.5?
I'd say 3.5 because it's gone past the halfway mark. It is very entertaining, but for those little instances where it is CGI and not completely magic, and there's some parts where I feel they do rush it a bit.
Okay,
they do rush it a bit. So if I'm to be a bit more explicit, the motorbike sequence, I didn't quite get that. Why they had to throw that in there?
It's a shoehorn job, do you reckon?
Probably.
It was one of those ones where it had a bit of fun. Yeah. Like, it was a bit exciting. Yeah. Just keep it in there.
Yeah.
I hear that.
No, actually, remember that time when you looked at me when, with the motorbike sequence?
Yeah.
So that for me as well. It kind of like,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like they didn't have the right copy of, Photoshop. To do it.
All right, I reckon I'm going to be a bit more generous than you. I'm going to give it a solid 4.
Yep.
And the only reason it doesn't get the 5, nothing gets a 5 from me. But the only reason it doesn't get the 5 is just because of the magic tricks that weren't magic; they were CGI.
Yeah.
And I just feel like people are going to be upset now when they go to see a real magic show and be like, "Why didn't you?" Like in the trailer, we're going to beat those bits out because that could spoil the film for you. But why didn't that happen?
Yeah.
So that's how me and Funk killed a bit this week, man. It was sensational. Mind-blowing. So yeah, Funk, let's step into it, bruv. Zuckerberg's paranoid, you know. The owner of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, whoopsie, there's a can of Red Bull. Zuckerberg's Twitter and Pinterest accounts, they were hacked previously, yeah? Okay. And it seems like he's taking his privacy one step further. He posted a picture on Facebook celebrating 500 million Instagram users each month.
What?
There's 500 million Instagram users each month. Bruv. That's the crazy. Amount of friggin' contouring, squat videos,
food selfies, happy
birthday collages. Yeah. What else is Instagram good for, man? What's really popping on Instagram?
That's it, really.
Mind-blowing memes that are up as well.
Mind-blowing.
Yeah, all of that. Crazy. He's got access to all this. But anyway, Twitter users pointed out when you put this picture up on Facebook celebrating 500 Instagram users. In fact, the picture, if I'm honest, like, I get it. You're being humble, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you're Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
And that. But, like, his picture is literally just him holding up a piece of card saying thanks.
Okay.
Is that the picture? No, here it is. It's him holding up a fake. It's him holding up an Instagram frame. Like a fake Instagram frame.
That could be Photoshop, though.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I think that could be.
No. He posted this. He posted this.
I know he could, but the levels of. Oh, okay. He posted that from his personal account.
Yeah. So he posted this. I'm just saying, like, for him, I get it. You're humble, yeah.
Yeah.
But bro, like, put a little bit of pizzazz in the photo. Do you know what I mean? Like, put a little bit of sparkle in it or something.
Well, this is what I initially, when you was talking about Mark Zuckerberg and Instagram, like, I don't get the impression that he's the most exciting person anyway. So, so I was wondering why he would have 500 million Instagram followers, but obviously when you kind of.
Oh no, it's not followers. It's just users.
Users,
you thought I meant followers. Yeah,
because
he doesn't
he's
seem
a
like
very plain, boring guy.
I don't think he would like.
He's not even 30 yet.
I think he has water with bran flakes.
Yeah,
I think that's what he's like. That kind of guy. But Twitter users, they're really quick to point out that he covers his camera and his microphone on his laptop with tape. Have you heard about people to do this?
Yeah.
So I've got like a lappy now open with a microphone and a camera, and I've noticed people over the years of tapes. Like, I don't tape mine. Did you tape yours?
Well,
I will now after saying that.
It's funny
tape
because
it right now. Here you go.
It's funny because we had an episode where we spoke about certain smart TVs being hacked for this very reason.
Oh shit! Yeah,
remember that episode? Yeah,
a few episodes back.
So from that, I've been a bit more cautious of when that light goes on my what's the app called in the MacBook?
FaceTime.
Yeah,
FaceTime. A FaceTime app.
Or what's the other one for the? There's another one.
Skype.
No, not the Skype one. The one that takes the pictures.
It's
just a photo. That's it.
Photo thing. Yeah.
But obviously they can take a photo of you, use it as photo ID. All that stuff they can hack you for.
I've just put a bit of tape on mine, but I've literally just done it right now. Do you think? But the thing is that it's quite interesting that he does that because the guy who's basically owns and has created the most powerful data mining service. Yeah. You should realize this by now. Basically, that everything you put on Facebook, everything you put on Instagram, they have access to that data, like mad data. Use it to sell your shit. Use it to do whatever.
I'm a bit worried, That is not reassuring that the head of Facebook is so scared that even he has to put tape over his That's camera.
What I'm saying. He doesn't even trust the own people that run his company.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, if he's concerned about privacy, what should we be trusting him with ours? I don't know. Or should we be super paranoid? Should we be taping up all of our laptops?
Yeah, I think it might have to get to that. I think there's something in that when the head of Facebook, and obviously there seems to be some sort of social media wars, because it's funny how he gets hacked by Twitter, the other guys, the Skeletors of the social media universe. He-Man versus Skeletor, the dark forces of Twitter and Pinterest trying to come at him. Get his details and hack his account for his $500 gajillion. Gajillion dollars.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't know, man. Are you paranoid of stuff like this? Or I'm pretty free with stuff like, cause I'm just like, if it gets out there, I'm actually at the point now. I honestly feel like if a full frontal dick pic comes out of me, I'll be like, I'm just going to add to the plethora of people that are out there.
You just own it. You just direct those thirsty bitches to your Tinder page, man.
Yeah, man. Like, I just
own
feel
it.
Like,
own it, baby.
Yeah, I just feel like it's probably possible if I was naked on a beach lying there, starfish, a satellite was probably taking a picture of me. I've not done that yet.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
starfish.
If there was a starkest picture of me that went out, I don't think it'd excite everyone as much. I mean, obviously, man would be looking cross-eyed still, so, there might be a reason for the excitement, but I don't know, man. I just feel like, and if you're Mark Zuckerberg, maybe people would be excited if they saw his willy, but it would be so like last week's news.
Yeah.
Real quick.
But I feel the only cause for concern is that this guy who should know his system inside and out, is spooked. That's what worries me, man.
Yes.
Yeah. That's like someone who invented the automobile needing 50 airbags. If it's like, why do you need?
You're right.
Why do you need that many airbags for your own invention?
Right. Imagine getting in a car with Superman and he looks at his mirrors and all that sort of stuff. I'm already getting nervous from that. He turns the key, and before he sets off, he goes, seatbelts first, and goes, eek, like that when he puts it on. Superman's putting on a seatbelt. The man who could move faster than a speeding bullet to save me, he's putting on the seatbelt. Yeah, I'm getting out of the car.
Or even someone like Tom Cruise in Top Gun. When imagine someone like a pilot like that flying an aircraft and he stalls the plane. He's like, okay, I want to get off now.
Yeah, that's okay, thanks. I'm cool. Oh man, alright. So what if you saw like Bill Gates with tape on his computer as well, and then the Apple representatives, whoever's doing the keynotes at the moment, if they all done that, would you be officially scared now?
I'll be like, this motherfucker definitely can't work an Excel spreadsheet. Like, he has no confidence, zero confidence, man.
So when do we tape our phones up, Frank? Will I be taping my phone up?
His Windows are smashed on his copy. You know, he's got a copy of Windows, yeah, but the icons, all the windows are smashed. Yeah, no security.
No security. So would you tape up your phone then? That's the next step. Because your phone could be recording you right now.
Yeah.
So should we be taping up our phone?
Well, this is the thing. We'll get my silver tinfoil hat on. Yeah. That whole thing about Snapchat, like building up an algorithm with your facial features so that it's recognizing you for cloning.
Cloning?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like they could clone you. They can basically know what you what your facial features are like, and they could build clones of you. Remember right now that you can actually print 3D objects. Why can't they build a 3D version of your head?
All right. I reckon realistically they could be doing like Mission Impossible stuff. If they use the data of your face. Like if there's another Mission Impossible film, somebody's got to impersonate an Instagram model, or a Snapchat, like famous Snapchat person.
Oh, definitely.
By just saying they picked up all of their, like, someone's going to be DJ Khaled in the next Mission Impossible film.
Talking of Game of Thrones, it's just like how that Arya Stark is always putting on other people's faces. Yeah. See? Like that.
I'm going to do that in real life. But anyway, yeah. So there you go. Maybe you should put some tape over your phone or over your laptop.
Because Mark Zuckerberg, a man has no name.
But anyway, Funk, do you remember Robot Wars, the show that was on BBC Two? In it, I set it up for you. In it, there were people that made robots that fought each other. So they were like homemade robots. Some of these guys were like technical geniuses. Some of these guys were just like rude boys that had like, spare motors from their grandma's old wheelchair, and they fought each other with them.
And the grandma's on the floor now.
Yeah, grandma's still around going, I need to go to the shop. But yeah, and then and then they also used to fight house robots, which were these robots that were made by professionals that I used to love because they were unreasonably stronger than the robots that the adults brought in, like the regular people brought in. It was a show that was really big back in the day on BBC Two, fronted by Craig Charles.
How long ago now? About 10, definitely over 10 years ago.
It's got to be like 12 years, bruv.
Wow. Okay.
A long time ago. It was me and Ace and me and Funk have spoken about bringing it back more than once. And it is coming back.
It's happening?
In fact, bruv, I'm not going to lie. I made inquiries about trying to get involved in that show. I was that into it. I was like,
for real?
I was like, any jobs going on there? A little bit of running around. I wanted to do the pit stuff.
Yeah,
you get me. But that was good. But basically, they've upgraded the house robots now. Would you like? Who's your favorite house robot back in the day? By the way,
R2D2. No, joking. I wasn't actually. Remember, I told you I wasn't actually a fan of this show.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't watch it at all?
Not at all.
All right, I'm gonna, bruv, you're gonna be into it now.
Yeah, okay.
There was one called Matilda.
Yeah.
Matilda. They used to call her because I like it because she had such a nice name, and she looked kind of like a hedgehog. The front of her looked like she had kind of like horn bits at the front of her. She's like a hedgehog, but her tail, like a tail. Like imagine like a hedgehog with a long. No, imagine a cat actually with a tail that sticks up.
Yeah,
that's what she was like. But she had wheels.
Is this the one with like a dustpan and broom? Is that the one?
No. This is another one. But she was like that was Shunt. Yeah, but Matilda, she had a chainsaw tail, bruv. So she used to like roll up to you, like turn around, and like look like she was gonna do a shit on you, like, and then just a chainsaw goes.
What time was this on primetime TV?
Like 6 o'clock on a Friday night.
No wonder the next generation was so violent.
Oh, man, that's our generation. It was so good, and I enjoyed the house robots destroying the robots that were made by civilians.
Yeah.
And this is really mean, but I used to really enjoy like when the kids would be like, "Daddy, no, tell him to stop," and then we'd be like, ah.
Yeah.
But basically, they've upgraded the robot. So it's a killer lot. He was one that could basically just lift up robots and cut them in half. They've upgraded him to 750 kilograms from 500 kilograms. Can go at 10 miles an hour, which doesn't sound that fast, but that's pretty fast. And he has 2.5 tons of crush force.
I think that's faster than the mobility scooter. Yeah,
Bruv, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this, man.
So
Why were you not into Robot Wars, Funk? What were you into?
I don't know. That's never really been into the whole robot thing. I think the closest thing to robots I've been into is Transformers.
Yeah, this is the closest. This is like robots on wheels driving around, fucking each other up, chainsaws.
But if you was like myself, the only part of Transformers I liked is when they transformed. And then I used to kind of just zone out. And then when they transformed again, it was just that transition.
Was it the noise for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sick.
Autobots, roll out.
Yeah, that was sick. That was sick. Man, I'm excited about Robot Wars, but if you're not, then I suppose we'll just move on, bro.
A scary robot called Matilda.
Bro, Matilda was
a clever girl from Roald Dahl.
There were other good names. Sakilla was a good name.
Yeah, that's good.
Dead Metal, which looked like a crab. It had massive pincers and it had a saw that rotates, like, so it used to grab you with its pincers and mash it up. And Shunt was the one that looked like a dustpan and brush, I think. Shunt's the one that just used to like smash them up.
I remember that one.
It can tow a transit van, this one.
Yeah.
Bruv, I'm excited for the robot. Bring this back.
I think the demographic that was into Robot Wars were definitely into Warcraft. And those guys.
Dread. I wasn't into Warcraft.
That Warcraft's the film that's coming out soon, isn't it?
Yeah. Nah, I'm not having it.
Okay.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it, bruv. I'm not having it. I will take. All right, Lord of the Rings did well. Let's do it again. I'm not having World of Warcraft film. No. It's the same thing, bruv.
There'll definitely be a Robot Wars film as well.
Yeah. Anyway, Insta Blind Funk.
Yep.
According to the New England Journal, basically this is a set of documents. It's on the internet now where smart doctors write smart shit about medicine that's really fucking important.
Okay.
So smartphone blindness is a real thing. You can go Insta Blind. The blind fist. But smartphone blindness is a real thing. 2 women discovered this after multiple tests to figure out why they went temporarily blind. Showed that it was because they were looking at their iPhones in a certain way and too much of it. This is true. You can go blind from looking at your iPhone.
Good. Put down a fucking Instagram. That's why you blind, fool.
So, that's why you can't be a doctor. You can't say that. But basically, Insta Blind is when the phone adapts, to the light. That's basically when you look at your phone with one eye. You know when you like do that thing where you wake up in the morning, you just poke one eye open, you look at it.
Does it?
Do you do that? I do that when I wake up in the morning.
Like it reduces the intensity of the light.
Yeah, like well, you're gonna learn about my sleeping habits now. I actually wear one of those things that goes over your eyes, you know.
Like on the plane flight.
That's where I get them from. I collect them every time I get a flight. I go, can I have a spare one of them eye things?
You know,
I can't buy them anywhere.
You know, the only other people that wear them are those people that throw the knives. And they wear and they throw the knives. And they've got the blindfold on.
Oh wait, this reminded me. The crew that are behind sending us to the film, they sent us some magic stuff, which they want us to do Snapchat magic with. So, what's your Snapchat, Funk?
My Snapchat is it The Real Funk Butcher?
Okay, but you're on Insta as well. We can put
my Insta's, Funk Butcher.
All right, cool. Yeah. So I'm at Marcus Bronze and everything. We're going to be doing some magic over the next few weeks or so. So if you're listening to this in 2016, end of June, look out for some magic. We're promoting the film.
Sir.
Anyway, I usually wear those eye cover things.
Do they even work?
Yes,
really?
They work so well. Yeah, but in the morning I lift up one. Like fold up a bit and lift up one side and start looking at my phone.
We're kind of going off course here, but why would they work if your eyes are closed anyway? Why would you need something over your eyes that are closed?
I think I got thin eyelids. Because with my eyes closed, if like even when curtains closed, I can still like if I was to put my hand over. All right, do this. You listener, do this. Look at a light, not a bright light. Like, look out a window. And then put your fingers over your Funk. Do this. Look at the window, and close your eyes. And then if you put your hand over your eyes that are closed, it gets a little bit darker. And bro, it does.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not doing it because I don't need to do it. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and I know it doesn't.
Peekaboo. I was just gonna go peekaboo.
You're the only person in the face of earth that can see through their eyelids. You know, you wait for thin.
I got great vision. I got 20/40 vision.
You got wait for thin eyelids.
Maybe I should get a tan on my eyelids. Maybe I should wear a lower factor on my eyelids. But anyway, yeah. So basically, to get Insta blind is what we're going to call it on the show. Is where you, look at your phone with one eye in the dark, and then basically one of your eyelids dilates in a certain way because of light, and the other eye tries to match it. But after your phone is switched off, the phone eye takes a while to adjust to the dark and catch up to the pillow eye, if that makes sense, and it gives you a temporary feeling of blindness.
That's what happened to me when I walked into that cinema. That's what happened to me.
Is that how it was?
I literally went blind. Even when we came out, remember it was just like everything seemed too bright out there.
Yeah, and I closed my eyes when I came out and it's still too bright. Funk is actually just laughing, you know.
Because I'm just imagining like your eyelids are too light. It's like
you got light skin eyelids.
It's like you need to wear mascara to give your eyelids a tint. Tinted windows.
No, I just put the cover on. I do. I like to sleep like that, bruv. I used to do like a prolonged dab. Back before dabbing was a thing. I used to have my hand over my... And now I put the thing over. It was like imagine dabbing, the dance where you just basically put your eyes. I used to do that. Yeah, I was just dabbing then. But this actual temporary blindness is called transient smartphone blindness. I like Insta blind better.
Yeah.
You don't really lose your vision fully. There's no actual vision loss, but the effect is similar to how you feel blind, basically, when you go into a dark room after being outside. So just like you.
Yeah.
Guess what the fix is for it, Funk?
Go on.
Use both your eyes to look at your phone.
These scientists, they're smart asses, isn't they?
Yeah. Guess how? Oh, you fat? Guess how you're gonna get unfat? Eat less. Eat less. Like I swear, it's like going to the doctor. It hurts when I breathe. Well, don't breathe then.
Yeah.
You get me? But one of the women continued to use their phone like that after it was explained to her why she shouldn't. Terrible. Have you experienced this though, Insta blind, Funk? Have you?
The TSB.
Yeah.
The transient smartphone blindness.
Hey.
Yeah, like...
I'm going to call it that now.
Yeah, TSB.
Have you experienced TSB?
Yeah.
Call us.
You down with TSB? Yeah, you know me. Yeah, I mean, every morning I do that foolishness where I'm just like, I've got one eye open doing my best Jack Sparrow impersonation. Kind of... I don't know why that I do it, kind of thing. But now, obviously, with the last OS update on the iPhone, you've got that kind of that dim light filter. It's like this orange weird light. Yeah, that's it.
Do you use it?
Yeah, I do. But even then, I still need to turn down the brightness of the screen, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't you just turn down the screen brightness anyway?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh about the film, I forgot. There's 2 BBC weathermen in it.
Yeah.
The twins. There's these light-skinned twins that are BBC weathermen. They act on the side. They're in the film as well. Gangster. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, so, bruv, like, how about we just don't look at our phone in the dark?
Yeah. Well, surely, if you switched on the other lights around it, it would build a happy medium between the lightness of your phone and just switch on your bedside lamp. You don't need to go through TSB. I think these people they're just... suckers for punishment.
Yeah. And also, if you use those eye things like me, don't forget to take them off in the morning because you might think you're actually blind.
Might think you're Daredevil.
Yeah. Anyway, Russia want to teleport humans in 20 years.
Russia needs to chill out, man.
Why?
Russia, they've been in the news for a couple of reasons recently, but yeah.
What have Russia been doing recently? What have I missed on the news? I've not been good with the news recently.
Russia been kicking our asses at the Euros, man. They've been beating up some British fans. And
the football hooligans in the Euro, the European Championship.
Yeah, and Putin was actually kind of mocking. You know, Putin's got some sort of military background. It's KGB. Yeah. He loves to ride bears, bare-chested.
Bruv, he's
chested.
A rude boy. Yeah.
Look at that. Look how cool he is. So he rides a bear, bare-chested.
No one else does that.
No one else.
Barebacking on a bear. Who do you know that's barebacked a bear? He's bare and he's on the back of a bear.
Yeah.
He's barebacked a bear.
And now they want to be teleporting people.
Wow. Was he really taking a mick out of Russian fans beating up English ones?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He basically said that the allegations of however many fans being beaten up by a small group of Russian fans, he's like, oh, how could they have done that? How? There were so many of you lot. Mockery.
We must be so great.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Oh, he's a G. But yeah, basically, according to the Telegraph, which is a reputable source, they've got a proposed multi-trillion-pound strategic development program drawn up by Putin himself. Yes, Putin's behind it. Putin. My man. They want to get Star Trek-style teleportation within 20 years.
Yeah. There was actually a Russian guy in Star Trek, wasn't there? In the original. Isn't it Chekhov?
Chekhov.
Yeah, Chekhov.
I like that about Star Trek.
Yeah.
Is that they thought in the future, instead of like people kind of merging and mixing together, we'd just all be racially balanced by having one Chinese person, one black person that's a woman working somewhere to keep equal rights. Yeah. The captain of the ship fucks all the green people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One guy with big ears.
One guy with big ears. It was like, yeah, that's the future. That's how it's going to be. And when they did the Next Generation, they had black Klingon security.
Star Trek was pushing racial diversity before racial diversity was even a thing.
They were. And Star Trek is the reason why I love sci-fi funk, because sci-fi is fiction based on real things. Yeah. And when you do that, you start thinking up shit that it don't exist yet, that we try to catch up and make, like iPads. When they landed on planets, them shits that they were using to check the weather, that's what we do when we land somewhere. When we land in a part of the world we don't know, we open up our iPads or our phones and go, what's the weather like in here? Well, the iPhone app says it's going to be 16 degrees tomorrow, Captain. Like that. They were ahead of the curve.
The thing about sci-fi as well, that, I mean, it's Lord of the Rings sci-fi. Kind of.
Fantasy. That's fantasy.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine who refused to watch any Lord of the Rings episodes. I said to him, why? He said, there's no black people in it. He said, there has to be some black people in Middle Earth. I don't care.
He knows it's not a real place. He's like, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Really?
So he's actually deprived himself of the classic that is Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Because there's no black people in it.
There's no black people in there.
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
He said they could have at least had a black Hobbit in there. Come on, man.
No, I would have hated it if there was a black Hobbit for the sake of having a black Hobbit.
Was better having a black ogre.
If you got lines like "damn," still darn,
still doing black jokes.
Damn, yeah. Or he was the one that gave. I was going to call him Gandalf. Is it not Gandalf?
Yeah.
Is it Gandalf? Or is that Lord of the Rings?
Gandalf, Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Is that Harry Potter?
No, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
If he was the one that gave Gandalf what he smokes in his pipe, he hooked up Gandalf. I'd hate that. I'd be like, damn.
Still enforcing the stereotypes of Middle Earth, man.
Yeah. Oh, really? He's missing out on some long ass films.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of filmage that he's missed out on though. Anyway. But yeah, so teleporting. Yeah, that's why I like science fiction, because it gives us, opportunities to think up things and then catch up with them and make them.
Yeah.
Like, the guy that's behind it, his name is Alexander Gadlitsky. Yes.
A powerful Russian name.
Yeah, he said they're only teleporting little things at the moment, just a molecule at a time.
Yeah.
And he said, within about 20 years' time, they might be able to draw on the stuff that happened about 20 years ago in Star Trek and make it happen.
I think they've got the technology right now, man.
You reckon?
The Russians, they're always cagey with their tech. They've been sending monkeys into space for years.
Yeah, but teleporting people though, Funk. Really? Yeah. That's a lot though, bruv. That's taking somebody into little pieces, cutting them up into little pieces, sending them somewhere and putting them back together. That's hard, man.
Yeah. I think they've got it.
You reckon?
Russia, America, the Chinese, they've got some of the most sophisticated scientists in the world.
Europe.
Yep.
Now, not the average.
Well, not us, because we're not part of Europe, so we can't benefit from the accolades that Europe have. So,
oh my gosh. All right. Regardless of whether they can do it or not, where would you teleport to if you had a teleporter in your room first? Where's the first thing you teleport to?
Teleport to the kitchen and back home, boy.
Straight.
Yeah.
Straight.
To the kitchen, to the bedroom. Yeah.
To the kitchen and then straight to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Hey. I'd like a teleporter to the toilet. I'd probably do what Homer does, where he does it. I think it's in The Simpsons, where he opens the teleporter up next to the toilet and he weaves through the teleporter into the toilet. Come on, man. Yeah, that's what I'd do. Yeah. Definitely.
I think the thing that scares me, obviously, about teleportation is what if you jump in there and you end up like Jeff Goldblum.
In The Fly.
Yeah. Oh. I can't watch that film,
I can't finish watching that film.
I can't at all.
Because the first version of The Fly, the old school one in black and white, was like, the fly had his head and was like, hey, help me. And then the guy was walking around like, that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But Jeff Goldblum, like, what is it about in films when people's fingernails fall off and their teeth fall out? It's really painful.
That for me is harder to watch than any Saw or chopper horror thriller film. That film, Human Centipede, can't do it.
I just refuse that.
Yeah.
I refuse to watch films like that. What? But there's potential that could happen though. Would you be up for risking that though? Getting in the teleporter and then I don't know, like it teleports your dick outside your flies and they're zipped up. What? Do you know what I mean?
Or it teleports and when it puts you back together again at the other end, your dick's on your head.
Yeah, you actually a dickhead. Yeah,
but I think there's a lot of scope for this in terms of like you know when you watch film like, is it Stargate?
Oh,
When he used to go through the portal and end up in a different, so I wouldn't mind doing it with that aspect of traveling from one universe to the other and you teleport. That
was a good balance of sci-fi and fantasy. That was sci-fi fantasy by definition, because it had all like, the crazy worlds
and the Egyptian.
It had a black man in it for your friend as well. You know what I mean? Security. Just saying. He was security, wasn't he? Yeah. Oh, wicked, man. I think the best application for this, if it really happened, is pizza.
Pizza.
You could get oven fresh pizza straight to your door.
I think Deliveroo is gonna link up with the Russians.
Yes, I don't know if Deliveroo exists everywhere in the world, but Deliveroo is Uber for food. Basically, any joint, your favorite joint that don't deliver,
they've got
they
Uber
deliver.
Eats now, haven't they? Uber Eats.
Is Uber coming back?
There's
it
an
now?
Uber Eats.
Okay, what is Uber Eats? The same as Deliveroo.
Yeah, I think that's like this Uber venturing into the fast food delivery market.
And how's the Uber Eats work?
I think it just works in the same way. I think they've just put people on pizza bikes. They've obviously got a selection of franchises that have signed up to it, and you can order through Uber Eats and get your food delivered to your house.
Because here in the UK, we can't get McDonald's delivered, but you could via Deliveroo.
This is why we should have left the EU anyway, because we don't get anything anyway. The rest of the Europe, when you go to Europe, you go to Dubai, all those places, they talk about like chicken Big Macs and all these weird and wonderful sandwiches, and we can't even get McDonald's delivered to us.
We don't even get the good sweets over here.
No. I went to America in many years back. They had pizza in their McDonald's. Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. I would love that, bruv.
So, I mean, so if they start delivering food, that could be good. Press a button and it just, Because I had an incident not too long ago where I called up for delivery, and back in the day, customer service used to be on point. But they said it would be half an hour, and the food is like hour and a half later, and they get no form of compensation, no money off vouchers, no nothing. So I guess this would help people with poor delivery times hit their targets.
Oh yeah, because bruv, no, for me it has to be oven fresh. Like I want to put my hand in the oven. Yeah. They need to give you, basically they need to go ding dong, you open your door and there's an oven mitt sticking out through the teleporter. You put your hand through it and you pull it out of the oven. Fresh. And you put your cash through. Yeah. And then they give you your change back. You just throw the change. You throw the change through the teleporter and close it quickly. Oh man.
What about if people start teleporting punches?
Oh, that would be great.
So a fist comes out of nowhere.
Hadouken!
I think there's always a scope for some, if this falls into the wrong hands or people using it for evil gains.
Hadouken delivery service. I would love that. I would love that. Or people just start leaving like a shit on your doorstep. Just teleport one over there. Oh man. Oh, that's terrible, bruv.
So I love it. There's a scope for new war weapons, you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Teleportation in war. 100%. Like that sort of tech. Yeah. You could teleport a bullet. Yeah. You get me?
Whenever I think of teleportation, I think of that guy from X-Men, the little blue guy with the tail.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler. Love, wicked character. Yeah. Have you seen the new X-Men yet?
No, I haven't seen the new X-Men.
He's in that.
Okay.
He's good in it. He's one of my favorite characters. But apparently look at me. So this is where I nerd out a little bit, yeah?
Okay.
See, what you're noticing by now, because I have a very limited vocabulary and a very limited sense of general knowledge in certain areas, but then in other areas I just have ridiculous recall. Apparently when he transports, shout out to you if you're a Comic-Con fan and you're gonna, or a comic book person, I'll fuck this up, but when he transports, he goes to a different dimension. That's why there's that blue wisp of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
so he actually goes to some place before he returns back to this universe. Okay.
That's why there's the blue wisp around him. It's not like a little fart that he lets off. It's like a little thing. But yeah, he's a sick character, man. Yeah. He's almost better than Wolverine. And Wolverine's sick because Wolverine is just Wolverine, isn't it?
Wolverine's like the guy's Marvel character.
Yeah.
Macho.
Drinks beer. Can't die.
Don't shave.
Metal bones. Yeah. You get me? Sideburns like no other sideburns. He makes Elvis's sideburns just like little wispy baby hairs.
I think he's based on Elvis. He's just like a gruff beer drinking Elvis
with claws.
Yeah.
All right, Funk. We'll wrap up with a nice one at the end of the day, man. I know everyone hates parking tickets. If you like parking tickets, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Let me know and I'll send you the necessary help. But there's a robot lawyer who's out there fighting parking tickets, and he's fought 160,000 parking tickets. Now, I know all about this guy, Funk.
You have to break it down. What's a robot lawyer? Is he like RoboCop, Murphy? Was he out on patrol and he got gunned down and then they rebuilt him?
Well, basically, it's this guy called Joshua Browder created a website called donotpay.co.uk, and you put in all your information.
Yeah.
If you're in the UK, actually, they've launched over in the States as well now.
Okay.
You put in all the info of the issue that happened, and of the issues that happened to your parking ticket, and they create a letter for you, which you send to your local government council. But these letters are so good that 160,000 people have overturned parking tickets.
Wow!
Do you know how much money? Like, let's look at that. How much is the average parking ticket? I'm gonna say
it's £60 before it goes up to like 140.
I'm gonna say it's 40 across the UK. Yeah,
okay.
Because it goes up and down.
Okay,
6.5 mil. He's helped us snatch back. We're gonna snatch back. We're gonna snatch back parking tickets. But yeah, luckily enough though, Funk, we've had him on the show. There's an episode, a bonus episode we had right at the start of How to Kill an Hour. We talked to Joshua Browder when the website was brand new.
Joshua Browder, ain't no one prouder.
Hey, I think we should hit him up and get him on the show again, shouldn't we?
Yeah, man.
Wouldn't it be wicked if we could just bell him? Shall I see if we can? He was in the States.
So how old is he? He's a teenager.
Yeah, he's at uni, bruv.
How is he so versed in law to this? He's a master of law.
He studies. I think the reason he decided to do it was because he got upset with the amount of tickets that his family had. I'm going to try and find the.
Wouldn't it be funny if Joshua Browder doesn't even drive? He just has a vendetta. Against traffic wardens.
Doesn't drive and hates them. I'm trying to find a bonus episode so we can say, yes. It's called How Not to Pay Parking Tickets. It's just after episode 7. Okay. You can hear about how he started it. I don't know if I've still got his number, if Billy's got it. Should we see if we can give him a buzz? He's updated his website now, so it's got speeding tickets, flight delays, all sorts.
He's just the guy to go to for escalations.
Yeah.
Should have used him when I worked in the call center.
Yeah, man. Oh, we can't get him, but we'll try hit up Joshua Browder though. But yeah, Funk, man, what you up to? What's forthcoming for you this week?
Forthcoming for me this week. Dun, 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 dun. Just been promoting the next edition of my Houseology event, which is on the 21st of July, which is next month. I've also got a premiere of a music video that I've been working on that is premiering on SBTV on the 7th of July.
Oi, can we get a sneaky view of that as well?
Yeah,
when can I, is it done?
Yeah, it's done, so I'll send that over to you.
Yeah. Is there a link I can have a look at?
Yeah.
I'm on that, man.
So, and then there is some music with an artist that was featured at Red Bull Culture Clash. So after Red Bull Culture Clash happened, I got a phone call and I've been given the opportunity to make some music with that artist. Not going to say who it is just yet.
Yeah. Amber Rose, suck my dick.
Yeah. She wasn't on that team.
Okay.
Yeah. She wasn't on that team, but it's close. It's close.
So
it's a female.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Wiz Khalifa, suck out me pom pom. Are you serious? That's my guess.
Yeah.
That's my guess anyway.
You'll be giving,
I want. If it is, that's the case. I want to drop. Yeah. Marcus Bronzy, suck out me pom pom. I'd have that as my every time I got a text. Marcus Bronzy, suck out me pom pom. Anyway, I mean Marcus Bronzy. There's plenty of ways to kill an hour out there.
And you've just killed one with us. I've been Funk Butcher.
Yeah, that's it. What's your Twitter, bruv?
My Twitter is @Funk Butcher. Simples.
He's a funny Twitter, you know. He's a funny tweeter, you know. Oh my, like Funk. He's got that comedy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get on that wave.
I'm the guy with the Agent Smith shades in the profile picture.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. And once in a while, he does tease the lady with a little muscly little rips. A rip shot. Yeah, I'm at Marcus Bronzy as well. Not that exciting at the moment. I'll work on it. Yeah. Next week. Let's.